More help. Child labor. We got some extra help. Hey Philippe. So yeah. These are the two boys of Paulo. And this is his girlfriend. And they're helping me out. I'm very glad with that. We need a lot of painting. Whew. My God. But look at this. Hey, it's starting to look like something. All thanks to this guy. So you see, we made here this nice bird mouse. Using one as a template. Fixing them in the top for now. They're gonna go over the beam. The other one's gonna go over the beam and down. Yeah, now it can go pretty fast on this side. Let's see. Hey there.
Hi there.
Oh, but it sure is hot. God damn it. I think we need to go have a jump in the pool later.
Maybe, yes.
You're also hot, right?
I'm very hot.
Sweating like a otter.
Whew. More like a seal.
Oh, you have the stomach of a seal, so you can sweat something off.
Yes, I do.
Just kidding with my friends. Let's crack on.
Crack on with it.
So it's been a couple of days. My friends have left. No more company. All alone again. Thank you, Stefano, and also Chantal for hanging out with me. And Stefano, thank you so much for the hard work, man. I really appreciate it. I learned a lot. So yeah, we're both new to this kind of this kind of work, so we made the best of it, and I think we learned a lot. Thanks, Stefano. But now to add some more to the mistakes vlog. Yeah. So another thing has gone wrong on the build. Yes, as a teacher, you can also display a lot of your mistakes, and then people can learn from your mistakes, and that's a good thing to learn from, right? So continuing this series, how not to build a roof. Eventually we'll get to the part where we really build a roof. That's gonna last, but we're not there yet. Yeah, so I also come from the perspective that from your mistakes you can learn. So mistakes are not that bad. But it costs you some more work. 6 months down the road, I'll know how to build a roof. No, we're not going to take that long. So what happened? As you can see from the comments from the last video, a lot of people told me already that something is not going to work. Let me show you what is not going to work. So, as you saw from the last video, we have created a straight line here with these bricks. So a straight line means a straight line, the same as the ridge beam. So it has the same distance here, it has the same distance there. That's useful because you can use the rafters on the same cuts. As I said, this was advice from my builder, but this is a Portuguese builder. So I connected two building styles together in a not so good way. So yeah, what the Portuguese do is they do it like this, but in Portugal the rafters end in the wall, and then what they do is they level out the last 2 rows of roof tiles and they cement them in. So when you do that, there's not a lot of weight on the overhang you have, because it's just 2 rows of tiles with some cement. Now I connected 2 building styles together because we want to do like a Northern European roof where the rafters hang over the wall. But you cannot combine these two because there's going to be too much pressure here on this part of the brick, because the whole rafter and thus the whole roof is going to rest on the overhang here. So the reason I wanted to do like a Northern European roof is because of the water barrier we put in. It needs to come out in the gutter. So here is going to be the roof decking, and then you have the water barrier that goes on the roof decking. But if the rafters would end in the wall, you wouldn't get the water barrier to come to the gutter. So I actually don't have any idea how the Portuguese would do if they put in a water barrier. But so, yeah, we need to take some of this part down again. We just connected these to keep the rafters in place. It needs to look like this, because here the rafter is resting on the wall, and on the other side it's resting on the overhang, so right here. And look, you can see here already we tried to put on the roof decking, and as soon as we started putting nails in, this broke off. So yeah, that already tells you that you're not doing it the right way. Let's check what happens when we take off the support here. Okay, so that still looks kind of sturdy, but it's probably, well, one, it's not the right way to do it, I know that now. And second, on the end of the house is probably going to be 20 centimeters. I don't think I want to put all the weight of the roof on that. So yeah, we need to approach this a different way. But it's good we find this out now, because the other side of the roof still needs to be done. So I'm thinking of just trying again on a clean wall. So the idea here was to put also the extra stone here on top to level out the wall. But here we will have the same thing. So on this side we will have 10 centimeters overhang. So that's not going to work. So I think what a lot of people suggested, and is a normal thing to do, you have to take in account some of the suggestions from the comments. They are from Northern Europe or from America, and they never build a house with not a straight wall. There is everything is plumb and level and all that kind of stuff. But this is Portugal, and this has been standing here for maybe 100 years, and it's been built with schist, so it wobbles a little. And that's why I can't find any good information. So if my viewers have any links or stuff to what I'm going to explain now, maybe you can tell me. Because I've been searching, and it's all with working with straight walls. So as I understand it, what I should be able to do is just make the rafters, every rafter on its own size. And then I think what would be the idea, let me get a ladder here. So this is cut now to actually the same size as the rafter on the other side, because it's the same length. And so here the rafter is at a certain height, but as you can see, the wall goes inwards. So what I understand is I can cut the rafters all separately and get a variation in the depth where it goes. But this immediately implies that when you have more depth, so it goes further here to the left, then the beam is going to be lower. Is that assumption correct, or is it going to be higher? Well, it's different. I need to find that out. So either higher or lower, and then so I also need to adjust this pitch. So for every rafter, I need to adjust where the berth mount is coming. In the first place, on what length, and in the second place, how high. So that these will all end up being level. But there must be an easier way to measure this, right? So what I'm thinking now, if I want to measure where the berth mount is coming, I'm gonna take one rafter as the guide, then put a level line here, a rope going to the other side, and then measure from the point up there to the outside of the wall, so I know where horizontally the berth mouth need to go. And then I need to measure it according to the top of the rope, or like the template beam. But yeah, how do you measure it? This. I would say I just measure this size until the rope and then mark it off. Or is there an easier way? Please let me know if there is an easier way. But yeah, if this is the way to do it, yeah, it's gonna be a little more work, but we need to do it. As you can see, I cleaned up a little. But it looks nice. So yeah, I have a lot of other stuff to do also. Part of this room still needs to come down. The inside walls. And I need to put in some support here for the ridge beam on the roof in the middle. So I'll be doing that first. Awaiting some of your insightful comments on what to do in cutting these rafters on the right height. And so the roof story continues. Yeah, like I said, I hope you learned something from my video. You learn a lot from other people's mistakes, and hope to see you in the next vlog. If you like my channel, subscribe. There probably more mistakes to be made. Good learning material. Thank you for watching another video of the Portugal project. If you want to follow the Portugal project more closely, you can also add it on Facebook. Or add me on my personal account on Facebook or Instagram. See you next time at the Portugal project.